all the YouTube, True Crime Table site, and everything else. I thought I'd throw this up. Of course, Reddit, Delphi murders. And you're talking about how, and as you can see, could witnesses have cleared Chadwell and previous persons of interest? Now, one thing about the witnesses, I'm definitely waiting to see what witnesses come out with what. And I mean, if that Chadwell was the guy, and if anybody had seen him, like the one that disappeared, and someone commented and said that she could have went the protection witness program. But, you know what, on that thought, theory, idea from someone, you know, this ain't like a hitman. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a cold-blooded killer. But I don't think he's got the pull of even the BALLS to even pull off what a mafia mob would do. And that's what the witness protection programs, I believe, right? I mean, and some people are saying this guy, right, you know, is dangerous, but not that dangerous. He's intelligent. He's smart. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of mixed comments in with this Chadwell, man. And like I said, there's so many comments. I try to go through them. I try to answer the right ones that need to be answered. But, I mean, sometimes people asking me about things, and, you know, I got thoughts, theories, ideas, but, right, I ain't got no answers, and it's just tough trying to cover this one. Because here we have a suspect, and if the witnesses did clear him somehow, some way, you know, saying, oh, that ain't the guy, but yet, I mean, oh man, the witnesses are the main key in this story too. And for not one of them right now, and I'm still waiting to hear like a big breaking news, is that, you know, stating that this man is BG and here's the witness. Because what does anybody got to worry about? Because if they, you know, knock him, rat him out, and who cares? Because if I was a witness, I'd rat him out all day. Because, you know, child molesters should not be able to walk this earth in my eyes. If it was my judgment, judge, jury, executioner, I'd put it in my book, and that's right. I would hang this man and wouldn't have second thought. But knowing that these witnesses are out there, claim they seen him, took the picture of him in the trunk, or whoever was in the trunk, and yet we're still waiting. What the hell? Waiting for an answer. Waiting to see if this is the guy. What are we waiting for? And that's the most frustrating thing right now. I know my wife said the other day, and she assumed I was doing this, but I wasn't. And, of course, the sister is now supposedly getting pictures of Chadwell, and she's telling people to stop. And that is true. The girl don't need to see that. The only thing the sister, right, wants to hear or wants to see is that conviction. That man who's been loose for 4 years to get his time in jail, to get his justice served, and hell, maybe to see an inmate take his head off. This is what this girl, and then I can understand her pain. She don't want to see this POS. And I don't know why everybody's sending her pictures, but it just makes no sense. And just for that being said, it's like, what the hell is really going on? You know, what more can she do? Because she wasn't there. She didn't speak or see Bridge Guy. She just dropped him off, I believe, if that's the one, right? But yet we sit here and twiddle our thumbs and still waiting for an answer. And, you know, it's crazy how, right, this guy is driving everybody insane. And people want to know is right. It's just like the Maura Murray case. People want to know. People say things, or even the Chris Watts case with, you know, the family getting, you know, slammed for, oh, it could have been this, it could have been that way. And it's just, what the hell do people got to go to the family for? I mean, yes, we got a suspect. Yes, we got a picture. Yes, we have a POI. But you still got to prove it. And right now, I'm sure they're gathering up evidence, doing what they need to do. Hopefully, because, right, 4 years. And this piece of shit still walking the street, and if it is him and got a hold of another little girl, and, you know. But yet I'm still flabbergasted on how the cops found this girl. I mean, who was the witness to scene and witnessed this? I mean, my wife was all over that story when it came out about, oh, they got the guy with the 2 girls, and she remembers watching the Dr. Phil show and blaming the grandfather, and, you know, but right, it's got to be proven. It's got to be proven. And supposedly they got the DNA, but I keep getting comments, it's just one of them touch DNAs. So that means you put a partial maybe fingerprint there, or it ain't blood or something to match them up with the snap of the finger. It's going to be one of them tough things to do. So, I mean, yeah, you sit here and it's like, wow. What do we need to do to find out if this is the guy? And like I said right here, the witnesses. I haven't heard not once any witness that supposedly was back then come forward yet. And I don't know if they're trying maybe to get hold of that woman that supposedly moved and got the hell out of Dodge. I don't know if I want to know if they're going after this picture I had in my last video. And I did another video of the guy in the trunk. Did she see this Chadwell? You know, it sucks to be left up in the air with all this. And yet, you know, all the time you get these Reddit comments, questions. Everybody wants an answer, but nobody has it. And there was another one that just came up. If I can get that up. Was the area in which the girls were found one of Bridge Guy's choosing or not? Of course it was Bridge Guy's choosing. He scoped that whole area, I believe. Let alone probably knew it, is right. Knew the ins and outs. the sewer drain pipes to go through. This guy probably was out there bored out of his head. And like I say, I think this guy has done it before, of course. And right, is so bored with his life that he stalked girls, went out to this park, and he did choose his place. And you see these comments that come up, it's like, I'm not trying to bust people's chops, but where is your common sense? But I can't say that either, because not all people are like the great Sherlock Holmes or the writers of the TV show Sherlock Holmes. To catch a killer, you must think like the killer. And I can't believe after many years of remembering that, I finally seen that episode again on YouTube. It was great. Because I was like, oh, and it all flashed back in my head where I even was sitting in the couch at my old house in Air and 52 East Main Street. And yeah, oh man, it's just crazy, man. It's just nuts. But yes, he chose his spot because, of course, what better place than a friggin' wooded area with trails? And there's a lot of park murders out there, of course. Not even of modern age, from decades ago, that still haunt the public. Because, right, ain't nobody gonna hear you. Nobody's gonna see nothing. And if they do, it's a very short, limited glimpse. Just like with this guy. And it sucks to say, but right, where are the witnesses? God damn it. Where are the witnesses? Why ain't they coming forth? Why ain't they saying this is the guy who I spoke to? And right, that woman is in hiding now, moved out of state. Obviously, she must have known something, and just end up gone, disappear. And then the other woman, right, I'm still waiting for that one. Oh, I took a picture of this strange guy that was hanging around with my son. Okay, what did he look like? Did he look like Chadwell? Did you get a glimpse? Because your photo you took of him in his trunk in his car was blurry as caca. Just like the bridge guy original photo off the phone. Blurry. And I'm for damn sure, I could say I don't know how many people have probably, readjusted that picture, recropped it, tried to enhance it, color it, lighten it, and still nothing is any better than what is out there than the original. And it's just, I don't know, man, it's so damn frustrating. Where are these witnesses? These are the ones that need to come forth right now. But then again, say so. If it isn't him, and someone's using him as a cover-up, and this is the only alternative I can think of, these people are not going to come forth because they know the good guys are involved. And this guy is just a scumbag that they might, or if could be using him as a scapegoat. Because, right, he has strong similarities to Bridge Guy's sketch. And you know what? When it all nails down to them two sketches, I can guarantee, I'd even put money on it, that they probably ain't, the full description of the face. Now, see, we had a murder out here in Massachusetts called the Baby Doe murder. Oh, cut it out, Ted. Hang on a sec. Come on, Puck. Come on. Come on. I'm not listening to that, Ted. I can't pause my video. But we had that murder out here, Baby Doe. Turned out to be Bella Bond, and because, you know, the sketch of that girl's face did not match up. Because what it was, the eye sockets. And I remember it, and maybe I'll do I never did an analyst on that face. Or maybe I should, just to show you what they made a mistake on. And I'll only use this as right because I just mentioned it. What if these sketches ain't the full description? Missing something, something altered, something different, something is not right, something is just there that is just, you know, completely. Let me check something. Yeah, that is completely just a slight different. And that's what, and I think I will do that video just to show you what I'm talking about. That's something that might just be a little slightly different. And Bridge Guy ain't who Bridge Guy is. And it could be someone else. So if these witnesses are not coming forward to this new suspect, then maybe they're sitting there on their TV saying, oh, that's not him. Who is this guy? And I know who it is, and I just can't say. Because right there in fear of their lives. Something to think about, people, but I gotta get in now. Pug's done doing his business. And it gives you all something to think about. Right now, I want these witnesses to come forth and say, that's the man. That's what I'm waiting for. So far, people, nothing yet. Insane. Insane. Till the next video, be safe, take care, always beware. Because Bridge Guy could still be out there. Out.